to my clock, but you know what? Never hurts to be prepared, right? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are live, and we had a lot to work through last week. Mostly a matter of seeing to a bunch of side quests, including a rather protracted attempt to knock down Shulk and Rex by the youngsters. But you know what? I'd say it worked out fairly well for us. So, Nicole and Glimmer should be doing fairly well from the exercise. So, that in mind, most likely what's going to happen is we'll be back on the main story thread starting tonight, because the next thing on the chopping block is this quest, which is an essential in order for us to press ahead in order to see to all the rest. So, what we'll do is we'll knock this out real quick, as I did go offline to grab what I needed for that. So we'll go ahead and take care of that right now. There we are. Look, Shulk, it's working! Indeed, that's the sound of a job well done. Now all that's left is to analyze the machine and repurpose the tech for use in the mobile furnace. Right, then theoretically, we should be able to craft high quality gems whenever we want. Damn, you guys are wizards. How's that even gonna work? Well, the way this device works is fundamentally the same as the one we use, but the technology it uses is very, how do I put this, idiosyncratic. It's not something that could have come off an assembly line. I think it's custom made, and quite meticulously at that. And for that reason, it looks like it'll be an incredibly useful asset with regard to upgrading our mobile version. Well, well, would have thought she'd still be purring along nicely after the colony's had such a fall from grace. The Gem Man's invention continues to stand the test of time. What a formidable fellow. Thank you, sir. We'll treat her kindly, we promise. Of course, you'd be all sentimental about it. I'm kinda surprised there wasn't a gag of Matthew going, okay, enough of the techie stuff, just tell me how it works. There we are. Okay, so that was one of the things I needed to hit.
To me, this was always just junk, but you actually fixed it. Nice.
To me. I miss those days sometimes.
So, I guess that means I can work on this then, huh? Okay, so didn't raise the gem level, though given the circumstances, I guess that would make sense. So, is there anything in chat I need to see to before we head off to our main objective? Let's see, thoughts on each character's playstyle. Do you agree Rex is busted? Haven't seen enough to say for certain, apart from just absurd damage every once in a while. Hey, our troopers, how you doing? Thoughts on Shulk and Rex not telling Nicole and Glimmer the truth? How would you even tell them? And actually, yeah, that's what you basically says. I believe it makes some sense as how do you explain that. And also, Nicole and Glimmer are in the 10th term, so they only have a few months left. Well, the thing is, do they even have a few months as far as we know? Because the way Glimmer was talking, she was almost a homecoming. Oh, hello. I still can't believe it. Little Mickey all grown up and fending for himself. Kind of you to say so, but the way I froze up against the fog beast that time, I don't know if I'm ready just yet. Those are not your average monsters. It's completely natural for you to have an instinctual fear of them. You just gotta get used to them. Take it one step at a time, right? Alright, but I'm taking big steps. Alright then, anything more? Hey Mickey, you been to the canteen yet? No, I haven't gone there today yet. I seriously recommend the new curry thing they put on the menu. It'll blow your taste buds clean out. Whoa, curry? Really? It'll be kind of spicy, won't it? I'm not saying any more. You're just gonna have to try for yourself. I'll treat you sometime. Aw, thanks Matthew. You're the best. Alright then. Let's be on our way. Although actually now that I think of it, we don't know how this game is going to resolve itself, so as far as we know, there'll be some surprise along the way, but Wait a minute. Right, I wondered how we would get down here. Fair enough. Let's take a look.
Here's our destination.
So, the...
Over there. We can build a thing here, right?
Let's see if we have the... Yes, nice.
Nicole, care to lend me a hand?
And away we go. Not exactly where I was expecting us to plop down. I expected that I'd get thrown down there. And maybe we'll be searching that wreckage later. For now.
The other side is just a slide away.
Alrighty. Eh? Underived. Really? Should I try and... Nah, I'm not gonna try. Underived. It should be behind this rubble. These rocks that are blocking the entrance. Is that your guys' doing? Yeah, didn't want anyone blundering in by accident, did we? Okay, so we can't go in. Great start. What are we gonna do about this? Just sit tight a sec, alright? Don't tell me you're just gonna punch your way through. Well, I guess that works too. Right, that's that. Shall we? Man after my own heart. Glorious. Man after my own heart, Rex. Well then. Here goes nothing. Fog beasts, eh? And I haven't fought them at all, have I? They're about at my level, so I'll probably want to. Well, not avoid combat anyway. Oh, this must be why they had to hang back if there are fog beasts among the rest. Fog beasts and rabbit beasts. This cave ain't no picnic. That's exactly the reason we sealed it away. Our objective lies in the inner recesses. Uh-huh. Let's grab the stuff and get the hell out. Actually, used double spinning edge. It was very effective. I don't know. Fire versus rock. Actually... Hey, brother, is fire versus rock neutral effective or not very? I thought it was not very.
We can do anything.
I think it was not very. I'll have to verify. Actually, you know what? I shouldn't have to pay too close attention to this particular skirmish. Although, what would we consider the attack from Mithra's sword? Would we consider that... What would we consider that, actually? Oh. Let's see. Fire typing. Okay, it's not very effective. So, what are you doing being so effective? Come on, guys. No, it was not very effective. It's fire versus rock. It's not very effective. Also, apparently we've got battle to worry about. Yet more. Double spinning edge is fighting type? By that standard, Fire Fang is dark. No matter.
The outcome was patently obvious.
Okay, so... I won't seek out confrontations, but I won't avoid them. That's how I'll probably approach this. Let's take a look around. Ooh, something special over there. Stuff I can climb down for. Hard to tell if I need to. May as well jump down real quick and find out.
It was supposed to be here, I think.
This is pretty rare, right?
Something over that way, huh? Probably further in the cave system.
Damn. They've got the drop on us.
There we are. Let's see what else he's chapping up to. Fun fact about Mio, there's an unused dialogue of a younger Mio as pre-Ionios. Huh. Do we have concept art, or is this something that's buried in the game file somewhere? Come on, is someone gonna land topple? Fine, we'll just set this back up. Get up. Not that it matters too much. Design, not dialogue? Well, did I say dialogue? Oh. Oh, so... not in-game assets. Concept art. Fair enough. I said dialogue? I'm just gonna say long day even though it hasn't.
A most uncommon item.
Alrighty. Presumably this place will have its own collectopedia. Actually, is that correct? Treated as part of the Aurora shelf then, huh? Ooh.
That's it.
Actually, I'm pretty close to completing this one. Nice.
That's registered.
Very nice. Alrighty, let's keep moving. Yeah, it looks like everything of import is on the upper level, isn't it? So be it. Alright, get him. Take that, sucker. Let's see, there's a secret in Mio's concept art where she had an Aegis core crystal? What, was she planned to be someone else's descendant instead? Curious. Well, if it's just concept art, that doesn't necessarily mean we treat it as gospel, given how things can change.
Quick and painless, thankfully.
Ooh, hang on. Good thing I went exploring through here, whatever that is. Alright, let's set it up, set it up. There we go. I'll post it in Discord? Alright, I'll take a look as soon as you put it up. Let's see, main lamp, there we are. Wha-blam! I've never seen a fish do that before.
The outcome was patently obvious.
Huh, neat. Alrighty, let's take a look at what you posted. Huh, fair enough. I wonder why they changed their mind. Although, to be fair, we've not seen Hyde nor... I did say I'm not gonna avoid fights, but... Please go away. I thought I was done. I want to move on. Yes, I am already getting impatient. Why do you ask? Yeah, that makes sense. Sorry, looking at Discord. Link in the description if you want to see what he's posting. No, I'm not going to give you more than that. Look up the time for the stream. Yeah, that's also posted Young Mio. Yeah, that was what I was responding to there. Much more basic dress than I would have expected coming from... Well, actually... No, that is about what I probably should have expected, to be fair. Alrighty. Do lit the torch if you guys haven't been here in a while. Yes, I'm gonna be that guy. Something signaling this way. Hello. Anything good?
How do we proceed?
Black shark. Is that a compliment from Glimmer of all people? Down you go.
Piece of cake.
Talked up the training, I guess.
Alright, let's just make sure I understand what we picked up, because I was a bit distracted by what was going on around me. Alright, cool. Probably just another black shard. Either way, how are we looking as far as these guys? Anything that I can let's see. Is there anything that I can unlock right now? Would appear not. Actually, unless I can add an accessory slot. The one thing I didn't check, right? Not yet. Alright, we'll be patient. For now. Now I'll go fight that one on my own. Oh, no, we're gonna trigger it anyway. Once you beat the DLC, I'll send a video on Xenoblade 3's unused content by the same guys as the Xenoblade 2 stuff. Alright, fair enough. See what it has to say for itself then, I suppose.
That takes care of that.
This was basically what I predicted.
Okay. Now that we're not getting distracted by monsters as much, in theory, probably means we're about to get mobbed again. Got anything of import? It doesn't appear to be. Excuse me. How many more can I piss off on the way out of here? Wonder how many would pursue. Alright, how do I reach you? How do I reach you? Looks like I can jump down from up there, though it might take a bit to get over to that point. For now, I saw another thing I could collect down here. Presumably I'll have to move up this way?
There we go.
Well, that's one of the things we need. I thought I saw something else down over... Maybe that is what I saw. I thought I saw something else around here. Would have been from that side. Well, let's just jump down here and grab this first.
That was higher than I thought.
There it is. Photonium. Incredible. It really was here. But it won't be enough. Let's go to the next site. Alrighty then.
Let's keep going.
So we're getting 3 at each drop point, huh? I swear there was another spot I could grab something. Oh, more concept arts being thrown into Discord? Alright, give me a sec. Huh. Interesting.
There's another path.
Huh. Okay then. Neat.
Now?
Having our focus divided right now, huh? Rude. There we go. Oh, nice. Get up.
Now you're getting me. Don't look away.
Boom! I think that hurt him a bit, boys. Just gonna go out on a limb and assume that. Alright, that one's down. Cool.
The outcome was patently obvious.
There is something over in that direction. It's probably just noting the incursion, to be fair. Or the place where we can incur, but... Ooh, something else I can grab. More black shards, presumably.
Now, what was the best response?
Oh, you're the one we pissed off? Okay, alright. We'll fight you first. Okay, yeah, you're not gonna be able to hold on to this. We better switch tact. Focus on just hitting them really hard. Don't even have to think too hard, just hit. Oh my. Oh hey, cool. Nice. I'll take that. Alright, that one's down. Cool. Oops.
That wasn't even a warm-up.
There we go. Nice and easy. Oh. Interesting. Broke reset. Is that something I can only hit once? Oh boy. Knowing my luck, that's probably something I'll need to deal with in order to move on, isn't it? Yeah, it looks it. Alright. Best thing I could do would probably just to run a rampage and call it a day. Alright.
Let's show them what we're made of.
Understood.
Indeed. So what's Chappin up to? Oh, wow, what? Alright, you guys just do a major AoE so we're not in that much. Oh, wait, Glimmer's on the ground and A's about to follow. What? How? Ooh! Okay, I mean, our healers are down, but we managed to kill a lot of them. Jeez. Well, Shulk's on the ground. And I'm about to join him. Oh, God. Run! 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 Do I have to restart the incursion after that? Yes, I do. Damn it. Okay, then. We'll play the luring games.
Over here.
Come and get me, boys. Well, bam. That takes care of that. Okay, this time we're going to be a little more careful when engaging these guys. Bam! Oh wait, that's Zeke. You can tell I was editing some Xenoblade 2 stuff this afternoon. Wait, why am I hitting that button? Well, good thing Nicole has that covered. Wait, how is Glimmer on the ground again? At least Dave's watching. Jeez. Are you sure Glimmer's not the paper-mache railgun as you describe it, Gilgamesh? I mean, related and all that, but still. Okay.
Time is of the essence. Let's move forward.
Alright, now we draw this one away. Hopefully without pissing off the other guy. Or probably while pissing off the other guy. Yep, pissed off the other guy. Alright, that's most of the remaining camp on our butts now. Well. Alright. Monado crashed and knocked out a bunch of them right out the gates. Boom! Wait, did that inflict burst on all of them? Hang on, did the blade turn cyan during that attack? Neat. Quite neat, actually. That's cool. I like that. Alright, I just need damage. Hit him. That was a lot. Well, actually it did kill, so that's fine. Cool. Alright, 1 left, 2 left. And this is the only one that can actually hurt us, by technicality. Okay. Oh, is it just oh, is this symbol just summoning more? Presumably. Well, I guess that's how it would be threatening. To some extent. Maybe that's why we had so much trouble before. It just ended up summoning a bunch of crap on us. There we go. Oof. That took a bit of work. So what's down there? Another black shard, huh? Alright. We'll have to loop back around, but that's not too concerning.
No way. They want to come after us?
Alright, we'll fight you two. Alright, down you go.
The outcome was patently obvious.
Nice and easy.
Someone's eager for a kicking.
I'ma just go.
Reinforcements? Now?
I'ma just go. This is how we were supposed to approach, wasn't it? Probably. Aren't we already level 37? To be fair, we weren't that far away from level 36, but still. Come on, guys. There we go. Alright. Presumably, in order to get to that one, I'll have to go upstairs, so let's keep pressing this direction.
A most uncommon item.
It's here.
Seems we stood
Oh.
up a bit too much. Right on the money.
Alright, we'll mess you up next, huh? Oh, and got beaten to the punch on both counts. Luckily, it's just a spider. Your turn? Alright, your turn. Glimmer doesn't hit hard enough, she's just frail. Even so, gotta make the joke anyway. Especially with how quickly she got knocked over. Whoops. Should have hit launch first. There we go.
I could have done that one-handed.
This is pretty rare, right?
Presumably back this way. Oh, lovely. Well, it's a level 35 Fog Rift, so it should be manageable. Alright. If memory serves, they take more damage when there are less friendlies, quote-unquote, nearby. So if I want to hurt it, I'll need to either blast with AoE. Ah, heck, too early. So I'll either need to rely on AoE like Rolling Smash. Oh, it's them inflicting topple on us. That's what I'm hearing. Damn, that's annoying. Oh. Yeah, you're gonna fall too quickly before we can reasonably apply launch to you. So be it. Who has break right now? Oh, you're attacking the Fog Rift, okay. Alright. See what you can inflict. Okay, good. Excellent. That should allow us to get some good AoE down. Boom! How do you like that, sucker? Yeah, definitely not doing a lot. by just punching that one. Alright, these two are almost down, so you can just punch at this for a while. Oh yeah, that's more like it. You know what? Just hit it a bunch before more enemies get summoned. There we go. That's the rift down. Oh, I just gotta deal with this guy. Whoop, boom. Phew. That was a lot. Hopefully all the collectibles up here are worth. Number 2. Great. Just a little more and we'll be done. This cave, though. How's it so flippin' large? Deal with it, kiddo. Let's push on.
Let's keep going.
Indeed. Okay. Now that we're not getting momped by fog beasts.
Oh, got water in my shoes. So squelchy.
Be sure to dry them later, so the smell doesn't stick.
That's your primary concern?
A most uncommon item.
Really, eh? Oh, what the?
Can't believe there was a hole there.
Damn. They got
You
dropped on
scum! Oh, you scum! I almost want that thing to kill me so that I can just go back to the spawn point. You scum! Oh, I'm salty about that. I don't even have a landmark near there, do I? And that'll do.
Here we are.
Ugh. Something in that direction. Well, I guess we'll see before too long. Probably just the unique monster or some artifact or what have you up that way. Near where we need to collect our prize.
I suppose it's time to engage?
At least I don't have to relearn how to climb. Alright, no more jumping into... well, no more falling into holes. Gilgamesh using emojis?
should be around there.
Careful,
Somewhere.
they're after us.
Are you sure you didn't get replaced by your troopers? No matter. Get up!
Let's keep going. Let's send them packing. We can keep it going. Revolt up.
And of course, while dealing with this guy, I piss off more along the way. Alright, that one down. Good. There we go. Well, at least that knocks out.
Someone's eager for
I literally just finished the... Can I move on? Please. Can I just go climb that to reset aggro? Thank you. I'm glad that works as an aggro reset. I used the fish emoji. Oh. That has been years, hasn't it? At this point. Oh, lovely. Well.
Come here, you.
Let's hope that Ignis symbol doesn't activate while we're fighting. But I've tried to sneak. Oh my god. Please tell me that's not an AoE blast. I'm gonna be mad if it's an AoE blast. Ah, crap, it's summoning Ignas. Okay, Rex, you have your target. Oh god, it is AoE to some extent. Jeez. Nickel and Glimmer knocked over? Ugh. Do I need to reconfigure my arrangement? Okay, bias time. I've tried to knock out the symbol before aggroing the beastie. Well, we'll try that next time if we fall over. After that... Okay, this should be a good angle. Okay, now that that's done, are there any other... Okay, all the other Ignas are down. Okay, so it's just you and me now, buddy. Jeez. How is Matthew taking so much aggro? Just hit it. Useful. I hope that accessory's good, whatever it is. Oh, a tactics manual. Okay, cool. Oh. I was kind of hoping for something more than that. Well, at least we're dealing a decent amount to it. Wait a minute, what am I doing? Yeah. Cool. Smash it! Yeah. Actually, if you're about... You know what? Ooh, good, good. Oh, perfect. I don't even have to rely on the chain attack. Come on, launch it. Yeah. Get up. Hopefully the materials will be useful for something. But I'm gonna try and chain attack anyway. Now that I've gotten things relatively stable. Ah, the launch failed? Ah, crap. Well, to be fair, I hadn't used that one in a while, so that's fine. Kind of a waste, but so be it. Alright, try landing it again. Of course you resist. Yeah, let's try a chain attack out. I could use the practice.
What about something like this?
Let's see. May as well let you really lean into that. Oh yeah, it has the good stuff. Let's see. Didn't land break, so I don't need to worry about that as much. Try this. And then... Yeah, see if you can land break. Wait, where were you? I have questions. Some of the voice lines in here are barely audible. Probably even worse for the stream, given I knocked it down a decent amount. Okay, fine. I'm kind of curious to see. Actually, might just be able to complete it outright with this one. Yep. There we go. Who do I bring in for the last? Let's see. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, nice. Okay, where are you guys standing where you keep... whatever. Alright, here's what we do. Use that to launch. Let A have some fun dealing damage. And then Shul can do a bunch. Kill. Alright, that should be plenty overkill. Before we even hit the smash button. Well, I guess technically it's the burst button, but still. What are you two doing in that corner anyway? There we go. See how much that makes a difference. We'll see how much of a difference that makes, I should say. I love that you know you wanna. Him saying it like that almost makes me want to ignore him, but we'll indulge. We indulge him this time, right? Hiya! There we go.
So we live to see another day.
There we go.
We've gathered much data on this foe.
Lessons in Unity. Interesting. Excellent. This should be enough. Now all we need is... I hear you. Black crystal, right? We'll have it ready for the big day. You do what you have to do, boss. Alright, thanks a bunch, ladies. We're done here now, right? Come on, folks, let's clear out. I really need to get a better sense for Matthew's voice. There we go. So. Okay. So let's make sure I understand everything I picked up. Very useful. There's the key item. Ah, nice. Let's see. That's actually really damn useful. Let's see. Useful. Increase. Ooh, that has its benefits. Well, uses. Huh. Interesting that I got that from finding the unique. I'll take it. Alright, can we fix this ladder up? Nice, we can.
Nothing like a bit of DIY.
I'm still seeing a symbol. Wonder why I'm seeing something blinking over in that direction. You're not gonna let me back up this way? Am I gonna have to go around? Probably. Actually, there might be something over in that cave off to the side.
My knees felt that.
It's getting dark.
Got a rare one. Of course.
So, Wonder if there's anything else through there, because I'm pretty sure I wanted to get past there pretty swiftly in order to avoid the fog beasts.
Here goes.
Hmm. So there is something around here. Interesting, I'm getting 2 blips. Oh, that's why.
I'll have that.
Good thing I went looking around. Anything good?
We'd best hold on to it.
Alright, no palm metal, that'll be useful. And then there was another blip over this way, presumably in that little alcove. Yep, another container. Cool.
Wanna grab it just in case?
Ooh,
Can
nice.
we trade it for something?
Alright, who could use the accessory? Well, let's Shulk have it.
Let's review our equipment.
Category should be fine. How do you compare versus... Okay, so you're dodge tank. We'll go with that for now. See how it turns out. Alright, now. What have I got on the quest log? Alright, since that... Actually, I may be able to handle that now. Though, I kind of want to progress the main story for a bit. Just to see what else it has to say for itself. I may as well stop by over here, see what I can get out of the Nopon medals I have. And then we'll see what else the game has to throw at us.
We've arrived. Where to next?
We've got something for you. Bobobi appreciate hard work of friends. Please to wait a sec while Bobobi confirm. Yep, all look great. Please to continue unflagging efforts. Behold, reward that due to friends today. Please to make best possible use of. Alright. If find any more, please to bring to shop of Bobobi. Bobobi delighted to be working with friends. Alrighty then. Alrighty.
This was always just junk, but you actually fixed it. Nice.
You already gave me that, but...
To me. I miss those days sometimes.
So, I guess we should be able to reach Prison Island now.
All that's left is to make sure all our preparations are in order for the big day.
Let's get plenty of rest in, ensure we're in optimal form for it.
Sure. Once we're feeling ready, let's rest up in our tents.
Upgrade weapons, check equipment. We have to prepare as best we can.
I'd be surprised if they threw a point of no return at me at this stage. Given where the recommended level was for some of the quests we got. I don't see any new ones cropping up at least. Huh. Though I suppose I could run around and try... I will need to run around for unique monsters and whatnot eventually, but for now... let's keep going with the story, I think.
Time for a break, yeah?
Phew, let's take a load off. Alright, I think we're as ready for tomorrow as we'll ever be. Might want to hit the sack sometime soon.
I'll be going straight to bed. Mind you don't oversleep, Matthew.
I wouldn't. Don't patronize me, damn it.
Why wouldn't she?
Rex and I have some last-minute I's to dot at the command center. We have to ensure things run smoothly in our absence.
Titan's foot, more paperwork? Awesome. Can't wait.
Still haven't abandoned that idiom, huh?
I'll help you. I'll gladly lend a hand as well, boss. Better for you to be on top form when you head out.
Right, then I guess we're going our separate ways for tonight. See you bright and early tomorrow.
Hang on, what are you doing here? And what are you staring at?
Kiddo. Cheers.
I'm not kiddo.
Ah, gotcha. Glimmer, I know. You need something from me? Someone, asked you to deliver a message, or...
Thank you.
Hmm?
I never got a chance to thank you.
What?
For saving me, that is.
Oh, it wasn't that big a deal. All in a day's work. Sorry for flipping out at you.
Oh. Spark you, how dare you? That was my first thought. But now I'm glad I'm here. Glad I can choose for myself.
That right?
Say.
Hmm?
Your scar. That recent? What's the story?
Oh, this? Lost it in the fight with Alpha. And got sloppy and had to pay for it.
I'm sorry.
It's got its downsides, but I kinda like it.
Of course.
This guy I really looked up to. And an eye thing too.
You looked
Like a mentor? Sounds nice.
You looked up to him? I mean, I get he was an impressive fighter when push came to shove, but you know what, never mind. Let's just keep going. Whoops, nope, don't do that.
Hey, why do you do all this?
Because I can.
Why do I do all what now?
All the helping. It's nothing to do with you. But you risk a life and limb. Fighting to protect people you don't even know.
Smiles, I guess.
Smiles.
If through my fighting, someone out there gets to smile, that's the kind of world I want to help create.
And that's why you fight.
Yeah. And also...
Hmm?
You're a little off. It's not nothing to do with me.
Huh.
Long as you're alive, you're always connected to others. We used to call it affinity or bonds.
Bonds.
Our meeting was the work of chance. Chance. That's what tied the bond between you and me. And now, we gotta protect that.
Well, Spark.
Protecting the world, see? It's just that simple.
That's one way to dance around it.
Right. Is that everyone?
We're missing Matthew.
Of course. Did he oversleep?
That's worrying. Has something happened?
Oh, damn it! I overslept!
Of course.
Sorry, you guys. Sorry I'm late.
I cannot believe you actually overslept.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Just couldn't settle down. I was tossing and turning like crazy.
Oh, diddums.
That's what you know what, never mind.
Gee, someone's got a sensitive constitution.
Matthew, sensitive.
You wanna share your observations with the rest of the class, Nicole?
Kinda.
Oh, no. Nothing to add at this point.
Nothing to report.
I worry about the future sometimes.
Fair.
I'll move us right along, shall I? Let's talk about the route to Prison Island.
Through there?
You see that? Out the back of Colony 9?
Is that a cave?
That's right. That's the first waypoint.
There's a large pit beyond the cave, which would be difficult to scale by hand. Fortunately,
We've got the ether lift, right? One step ahead of you.
as you say, it'll be perfect for a field test.
Panacea, have you got what we spoke of?
Yes, teacher, and not a moment too soon.
Alright.
Thanks for your hard work. Just what the ether lift needed.
It's time to take Alpha down a notch and bring that L home. For better or worse, it's nearly over.
Well, now that you've said that...
First, Prison Island. And then, Origin. Strap in, everyone. It'll be the ride of a lifetime.
Well, now that you've said that, we know it's going to take forever and a half. And then we gotta go back to normal music, right? Oh, people to talk to. Stop running away from me, people to talk to. I, Janus of the God, do solemnly swear to... Yeah, more of this. Yeah. Of course. And where'd Dylan go?
To me, this was always just
We already just heard this. Shulk, sir, thank you very much for fixing my watch the other day. No problem at all. I enjoyed tinkering with it. Watch? Why would you use something like that to tell the time when you can just check your iris? Yes, I get told that a lot, but it's something like a good luck charm. The way the little hand shows seconds tick by in their inexorable march, I feel that kind of resonates with me on a deep level. Okay. Well, there are worse things, I suppose. When I learned of the existence of the Liberators and Mobius, I'd never been more astonished. But now I think this Origin thing might be the winner in that department. Are you going to be alright? Thank you for the concern, but yes, it took me aback for sure, but I've gotten over it. You have to stay calm at times like these, and tackle things in a rational manner. Well, we'll see if that holds. I took some time to talk to Kaylee after what happened, about what we'll do. What consensus have you reached? Well, for one, we won't give up fighting. We're sworn to keep on going for our friends. But I'd also like to treasure the time we have together just as much. I walk a one-way road, and I want to walk it with no regrets. Together, with Kaylee. You're doing the right thing, kid. Stick by her. Keep her safe. Alrighty then.
That's how you make chunks.
Oh wait, right, Gormati. Didn't see the ears for a second. I know I worried Kaylee. I just wish there was something I could do to make up for it. I don't suppose you have any ideas? Easy. You go to her, and you be there for her. Huh? And then what? You might think it's trivial, but there's really nothing more important. You'll understand one day. Huh? Okay, I'll trust in your experience. Thank you for the advice. Yet more? Origin. It's so huge, and it's just hanging there in the sky. Reminds me of the terrifying might of our enemy. But we have to act. We have to do whatever we can. Yes, I know. You're quite right. I'll be fine. After all, I have someone who's got my back at every turn. Mika reminds me of you when you were just a lad, you know. Really? Can you be more specific? I mean, like, how determined he is to get stronger. You know, like how you used to train with your grandpa Gondor every day. Hang on, his name is Gondor? Have I been told that at some point? I'm pretty sure I've been told that at some point and just forgotten, haven't I? Ah, yeah. Guess I had that phase. Mickey really looks up to you. Don't go disappointing him by showing him how sloppy you can be sometimes. Aight, enough of that. But yeah, I get it. I've been told about Gondor, haven't I? No matter. I can't believe the goal of that son of a bitch. The scumbag burned the city to the ground and he dared show his face to you? And then the thing with Niall too? Damn it, to hell with it all. Mate. Sorry, I've got to cool my head a bit. At this rate, I feel like I'm really gonna go berserk. More than just you. Oh look, another side quest cropped up. Presumably a cooking thing? Yes, you were told in the flashback? Alright, fair enough. More here, huh? Abby and I are thinking of extending the offer of a helping hand to soldiers freed from their flame clocks. Problem is, fighting is about the only thing we know how to do. We were hoping the city folk might be able to give us a few pointers. About how to live as proper human beings. No need to worry. The city will welcome you with open arms, just as you are. It's a huge relief to hear you say that. I'm sure Harvey would be pleased too.
Always nice to see.
Alrighty. Since we still have our term marks, the fact remains that our lives are limited to just 10 years. But we've been blessed with the choice not to spend them all fighting. I've thought long and hard about how I should live my life. And I've decided I'm going to spend it together with Harvey. Until that fated day comes, I will live a life without regrets. Yeah, that's nice. I'm pretty sure Harvey wants that too. Alrighty then. I could probably get caught up in conversation here, but I want to press things on. And sure opportunity will arise before too long. Can I jump over here? Yes, I can. Alrighty here. I see you've not updated your Switch yet. I did update it to version 20, but there was a hotfix to resolve an issue that people were having launching stuff, so...
I hope Ethernet works as intended.
We did all we could, right? You have to have a little faith.
Who are you and what have you done with Glimmer? Yes, you were told in the flashback. Fair enough.
Is that the pit? Yeah, no one's climbing up that.
That's what the
Oop.
ether lift's for. Let's get it set up.
Oh, hello. Anything good?
Get the old cylinders out.
Huh. Haven't found that many yet, huh? Fair enough.
Nothing like a bit of DIY.
And away we go.
Follow my lead.
Going up!
Okay, good. The ether lift was a success.
Okay.
What's this? Some kind of ruin?
Titan's foot, this takes me back.
Yeah. I was wondering who'd speak up first. Huh. So a black shard. But why is the X-readers going off?
My knees felt that.
Ugh. Don't have any black crystal, huh? Thought I was collecting some earlier, but... There's somehow more below. Or above? Not likely to be above. Oh, hello. Huh. How the heck did you get up here? Who are you? I'm Matthew, from the city, like you. You okay out here all alone? My name's Axel, and I'm looking for my parents. And my little sister, Finley. Brave lad to be searching for your family, but you can't be doing this all by yourself. But... Hey, I understand, believe me. Still, how about you leave this part of the grown-ups, aight? If anything happens to you, your parents and your sis will be devastated. You get it, don't you? Yeah. Take it easy. I'll find your family and bring them back to you safe and snug. For sure. I'm not sure you should be promising something like that, but very well. We'll see him back at Colony 9.
No way. They want to come after us?
Really? Heh, looks like I might be forced to go side quest managing if you're throwing level 41s at— oh god! Please topple! And it missed. Maybe I will be forced to go side quest hunting if I'm already running into level 41s. Damn. Unless I want to brute force it with something. Wha-bomb! Are you now, Glimmer? Man, I cannot land a topple with Rex today. Not against this thing, anyway. Stop missing, damn it. Really, I only needed to fight one of those. That's probably the more surprising part of all this. I thought I had more black crystals than that. Or been... Oh wait, black shards, not black crystals. That's the difference, isn't it? Well, let's see how far we get before we're getting stonewalled by a difficulty level. Still yet more. Presumably something down there. But probably won't be able to get too far without. Kevith's Outpost incursion? Well, I mean, I know I saw... Well, actually, that does make a degree of sense.
Let's show 'em what we're made of.
Given that... What was it? Given that the next piece on upgrading our weaponry involves Kevesi equipment, so I'm not surprised, per se. Especially since we already had an Agnian outpost that we needed to rough up. Still.
Topped up the training, I guess.
A grand old ruin, this. But the architecture doesn't match anything in our world.
Yeah, these ruins are from a place called Tantown. Never thought I'd see them here.
What's that over there? Hello. Well, I'll take that. Anything of import up this way?
See what we can do.
Anything of import this way? Hang on, is there an affinity scene? Although it looks like we left the incursion zone. I don't want to know.
We can see Prison Island from here.
That's Snowy Mountain. It's like Capricorn Peak in the upper reaches of Etia.
Yeah. Must be horribly cold there.
I see it's not just Valak Mountain. Some of Allrest, too.
Yeah. Going by the Tantalese ruins there, it must have got fused with Gembu's interior, too.
I would hate to get stranded in a place like that.
No pressure. Do I want to know about the giant egg? And what's the worst that could happen? Okay, as expected, monster as soon as it breaks open. Let's see if we can fight it. I don't think we'll be able to succeed, but we'll try anyway. Glimmer, really? How do you... Was that Rex getting annoyed at Glimmer getting knocked down? Well, I guess angry would be a better word, but still. How is Matthew taking aggro? Ah, well. Ooh! Get him! Oh my. How are you not dead yet, Matthew? Ooh. Fine, don't inflict launch. Should I have waited on the topple, maybe? Eh, probably. Ooh. Your turn. Bam! Anything good? Yeah, some good stuff in there. Missed. Ooh! Ah, resisted. I'm kind of surprised this thing hasn't utterly mauled us yet, although it has knocked a couple of us to 0. On the ground? Yeah! Your turn! Probably should have waited until it got enraged, but you know what? What's the worst that can happen? Boom. Alright, let's see what you can do now that you're enraged. Ooh! Nice, nice. Ah, topple failed. Great. Come on. Okay, good, good. You have a ready top for topple? Ah, jeez. Well, I'm not getting topple off. Not in time, anyway. Ooh. Ah, you were right. You were technically to the side. Damn it. And now Wade's not gonna have time to get her own topple ready. Okay, with how much damage we've taken, take the risk on the chain attack. I don't think it'll kill, but it should get pretty damn close. Can we get lucky? Oh wait, you were already broken. What am I doing? Eh, it's still helpful, I suppose. You know what? Cool. You know what? We'll let Nickel have fun later.
Here I go. Look out.
Alright, who's getting brought up first? Useful, perhaps. Alright. Here's what we'll do. This will probably do more damage overall, so lead with that. Alright, you get a bunch in. Hopefully that's enough to where Nickel can take advantage, and maybe we'll get lucky. Yes! Exactly what I was hoping for. Exactly what I was hoping for. Alright, that's workable. Alright, who needs to be invoked then? Let's go with this one. Alright, so it's gotta be you first. So that we can actually complete the order. There we go. Yeah, this doesn't look like it'll kill. We'll at least be able to inflict burst, I think, with who we... Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, with who I chose, it'll at least inflict burst. Alrighty. No. Alright, good opener. Now, who would do the most damage here? Matthew, probably? Get him! Alright, let's see how much damage this does.
Too late for mercy now.
Solid. Wow. Is that gonna kill? Nice!
We did not relent. You wanna go again? You know who to call.
We can take on anyone.
Okay. I didn't actually expect to win that, but I'll take it.
Sorry, but we're playing for keeps here.
I will take it. Alright. So... now we've got the incursion to deal with.
Alright, let's do this.
Hello! Pay attention to me. And done. Good, I need some water. There we go.
Alright, let's do this.
Let's risk pissing off all of them. Actually, there's a lot of people standing around out here. Maybe I shouldn't be pissing off this many. Whoops. Okay, yeah, we're pissing off of... nope. Well, at least we managed to knock one of them out. Okay, I'm having trouble keeping track of everything going on right now. Okay, easy solution. Man. I was just looking to see if I can click launch on anyone so I could just do a massive burst. Okay. Glimmer down again. Maybe I should have left Glimmer slightly above everyone else's... oh, jeez. Maybe I should have left Glimmer's level slightly above everybody else's. Alright, break this now before we get anybody else showing up. There we go. Do you think a Xenoblade Warriors makes sense? Is there enough interest in the franchise for that to work? I'm dubious on that. I think it could work in principle, but I'm not sure there'd be enough interest to warrant it. What else is chat been up to? Oh, a lot. Hang on, what's going on? Fun fact, a lot of people headcanon Nico as autistic? No, he's too socially aware for that to be the case. Same with Shulk. Yeah, for the same reason. No, too socially aware. That is the one consistency that you tend to see with people that have autism, is difficulty understanding social cues and whatnot. That alone disqualifies both of them. Hiya. Down you go. Okay. So, what's this over here? Looks important, whatever it is. Black shard. Do I need to go down there? And presumably. What's the way down? Oh, I see.
I can guide us.
Go. Alright, enough fiddling with the camera. Yet more Kevesi troops, huh? Alright, fine. Alright, I think we'll look for a landmark. And then we'll loop back, perhaps. I'm surprised at how much just pure combat there is through all this. Very surprised at how much just pure combat there is. Perhaps I shouldn't be. But still, with how, well, especially with how they've balanced things gameplay-wise. And especially without not quickly at all, we're leveling up, relatively speaking.
Treasure. Nice.
Also, I saw something up there. Am I allowed to go grab it? Or am I gonna have to fall down onto it? Yeah, I'll probably have to just fall down on top of it. Very well. Oh, okay, fine, I'll hit you all too. Thoughts on the virtual game cards? People are mad about it replacing the old method, but you can use the old method by going into settings. I haven't looked at it enough to have any strong opinion on it. Are you on the ground again, Glimmer? Boom. I'm gonna have to go looking at Affinity to try and burn these guys down faster, aren't I? May as well look at that now, actually. What can I add? Let's see. So you're the main one that's been neglected at the moment.
Alright, looking good.
That's all. Well, let's see. I already have that one.
The power.
Lower recharge is always useful.
Feels good.
Forgot about the AP targets bit. Let's see.
There we go. Feels good.
Let's see, what else do I want to stack on? I'm using this a fair amount, may as well.
I think I got the gist.
But with how much people are dropping,
All the hard work pays off.
let's see. Yeah, I should probably leave a little bit for once Rex is able to do something. Huh, there's a side quest marker over that way? Now I'm curious. What are you guys up to? Is that Matthew? The old master's grandson? I've met you before, right? You knew Granddad? Name's Jethro. I used to spar with your granddad back in the day. I'd heard Colony 9 got some new recruits, but I never imagined you'd be one of them. Glad you're okay. Likewise. So, what you up to here? At the moment, I'm helping the Liberators track down survivors from the city. Yeah? Gotta say, it doesn't look like it's going too great. So you noticed. On my patrol, I came across some citizens being attacked by Kavesi soldiers. I tried to save them, ran as fast as I could, but, well, you see the outcome. It was stupid of them to even try fighting back against hardened soldiers in the first place. Is there any way we can help? That's a kind offer. Then, if you wouldn't mind, could you help gather up their personal effects? Sorry? Us city folk dissolve into light when we die. So we pick up the clothes and weapons of the fallen and deliver them to their relatives and friends. It's kind of a tradition. We'll want to pull out of here as soon as you're done with the collecting. There might still be enemies lurking about. No time for chit-chat, eh? We'll get started then. Bear with us. Thank you. Alright. What level is that set to?
I'll remember that name.
Makes sense. Should probably double back to the city then, take care of some business there.
Let's prioritize this one.
Let's keep pressing ahead. I want to at least hit a landmark and then double back to Colony 9. But when I'm allowed to have a landmark is the next question. Hello? I don't feel like fighting you just yet. I may as well grab this while I'm here. Okay, nope, fine, I'll go somewhere else. Nope, I get the message. Message received, go elsewhere for now. Yeah, I am getting impatient, aren't I? Well, there's my landmark I was looking for. Alrighty. That'll give us something more to look at later. Let's see, where did I want to double back? Oh yeah, let's take care of this one first. So I need to go out in the middle of that direction. I wonder if I'll be able to eventually get up to the Oh, that's probably exactly what they'll have me do. Cross over this way onto the high ground. Yeah, that makes sense. Should I keep going then, so I can at least expose... You know what? There may be something to pressing on then. Oh, hang on. What's the shiny? You know what?
No way. They want to come after us?
Hang on, let me grab this first. Oh, black crystal, hello. That's something useful. That's something very useful, in fact. Hello. Get him. Bam. Alright, that one's down. There we go.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh yeah, and then there's some Agnians that I can fight if I need to work on that. And to be fair, I'm pretty sure I need some more Agnian equipment in order to upgrade a couple of weapons. But now at least, we may as well explore this part of the map, at least get this sorted. If I'm gonna need to go in that direction anyway for Linka, may as well look around a bit, right? Well, that's a familiar sight. Oh, that's a unique? Huh. First I gotta check over here then. How do I get up to you? Looks like there should be a way to leap up to you, perhaps, but... that looks like a relic, too. I don't see an obvious way to jump up. I could fall down from there, perhaps, but I don't see an easy way to do that. Well, we'll find out before too long, I suppose. Oh, hello. Oh yeah, there were the old bridges that we could use to navigate through there, but I don't see how I would land on that from anywhere nearby. Do I want to play that? It's a useful is what it is.
An ether channel, eh?
There we go. I don't feel like fighting you right now, even if that would be a landmark.
Well, think we can get them back, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna ignore you. Hang on, is that a campsite? Bad timing. Oh! Fine timing. Cool. That was the last rest stop through here, huh? Alrighty, Geronimo. Let's go grab what we need over here. Oh yeah, I'll have to fight those as well, won't I? All in due time.
No chance they'll let us off the hook.
Nope. Alright, if we aren't able to take you down now, we've got bigger problems to worry about. Gotcha. Well, bam. Bam. Nice. Solid damage as well. Hasn't even gotten a chance to be enraged yet, has it? We just keep hitting it a bunch. Cool. Break it some more. Break it. Break it. No one will get that reference. Inside joke before you ask. Did it just shoot lasers out of its eyes? I have questions. And Rex dead. Yeah, well, this thing's almost dead, and it doesn't look like it's doing substantial enough damage to where it would reasonably threaten us at this point. I say as Nicole falls. Bam. And dead. Thank you, Rex. Alright, tentacles in the bag. Tentacles? What do you need those for? Don't think about it too hard, Linka. Some days you just can't do without them. I'm feeling more baffled by the minute, and I get the feeling I'm not the only one. We could talk about it later. Better get this to the kitchens while it's wriggling fresh. I feel like that's...
Back we go.
I feel like that might make it a little too obvious if you say that, Rex, but...
This is pretty rare, right?
Nope. Oh, hello. Wouldn't have found this without the X-Reader. Gem unlock. Nice. I will happily apply that to somebody. Okay. Wow, I've literally only found one other. Honestly, I think we put it on a healer at this point. You take it.
Might be time to freshen up the loadout.
Maybe I should have put it onto A instead. Actually, attack speed will draw more aggro to you, but it will also allow you to get your arts up faster. I think there's some benefit to that, as strange as that may seem. Oh yeah, I have labeled that correctly. Alrighty, let's get over there. Ugh. You really take your time loading in when you're having to load in Colony 9, don't you?
Made it.
There you go. I also talk to people while I'm here. Hey, Matthew, is this place not safe anymore? If something that big ends up falling on us, that's not gonna happen. Trust me. Yeah, okay. Trust you I do. You'll sort things out, just like always. I feel like you're placing too much faith in him, but never mind me. Ah, it's you, isn't it? Is it? Thanks so much for the other day. I wish I could give you a proper reward, but I'm afraid my belongings all went up in smoke. Take this at least. Oh, that's useful. A recipe? More than enough, mate. Cheers. Alrighty then. Let's see, what did this activate? Alright, Rex. Got your hands on the octo part, have you? Oh yeah, have I ever. Make sure you follow the recipe to the letter, eh? You got it. Coming right up. Linka, could you wait at that table, please? Yes? Excuse me, but what does this all mean? It means happy birthday, Linka. Many safe returns. Happy birthday? Hope you have a good one, Linka. My birthday? Yes, your birthday. Don't tell me you forgot. No, I remembered. I just didn't expect everyone to make such a big deal out of it. Good thing you didn't cotton on, eh? And here's a little something to commemorate the occasion. So that's what that was all about? The obsession with the tentacles? We heard it was your favorite food, so go ahead, dig in. Oh, boss. I'm very happy for the thoughts, but I'd like to offer a single clarification. Yeah? The monster you defeated was not what we usually use for making Octomayo. What? No, hang on. I heard all about the Octo monsters from your dad. Yes, all the partial characteristics do seem to match those found on that monster, broadly. But you know what Dad could be like, boss. Never one to sweat the finer details, was he? Seriously? Whoa, looks like you really put your foot in this one, Rex. Damn, I'm sorry, Linka. What a way to let you down, and on your birthday, no less. Of course she's gonna go for it. It tastes nice, though. What, really? You know, you don't have to say it just to make me feel better. No, well, it's certainly not the same as I'm used to, but it's still a great variation on fried Octomayo. The flavor brings back fond memories. Linka. Boss, all of you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Would you like to try some too? I'd love to share this meal with you. Yeah? I might just take you up on that. You're always game. Ugh, but tentacles. Linka said it was tasty, didn't she? I'm sure it's fine. Show some trust. Well, here goes. Boss? Yeah? I'm very glad I get to learn from you. Fair enough. That would be how things got shaken up at the end, wouldn't it? Wait, what? Excuse me? About damn time.
The sky's the limit for my strength.
Alright, time to start making you busted.
Haha! Now we're getting the good stuff.
Just a bit. Okay, let's get you the new skills.
A new skill?
Oh wait, that's broken. That is also broken.
A new skill?
And I thought Berserker Slash on Zeke was insane. Let's see.
Getting stronger.
Yeah, let's bulk that one up just to make it a little faster. Make this one a little faster too.
Hearts are looking sharp.
There we go. Okay. Now what's this over here? Hey Rex, how about you make us another new dish, eh? Gladly. How's tender boiled lobster sound? Sounds tasty. Wow, you were just dying to throw that out there, huh? Glad to see you so fired up for it. Has the old cooking bug reawoken? Not gonna dignify it with a response? Just give me the ingredients, will you? Here's what we'll need. Alright, do I have what we need? Well, that was easy. Right, it's done. That was quick. Okay, anything else I should retrieve while I'm around here? Or attempt to retrieve, anyway. Not seeing any new quest markers. Huh. I wonder if I can get in there somehow. I'm kind of curious now.
Made it.
I wonder how I would get in there. Because we've got a human symbol on here somewhere as well. So if we're right above it...
That was harrowing.
Yeah.
Treat it as a test of courage.
So who are you? Wait a minute. Hang on a minute. You're good. It's all good. You're not hurt, are you? Brother! I want my brother! Wait a minute, didn't we find your brother earlier? Oh, are you Axel's little sister by any chance? Huh? You know my big brother? Yeah, we've met. He's in Colony 9 right now. Come on, let's go and get you two reunited. Really? Yay! I wonder how it would have looked like if I had found the brother second.
Let's maintain good relations.
Well, while we're going through here, may as well explore a bit, right? So you're gonna mean on Rex being busted? Yeah, you max out the skills, that's gonna be really damn useful. Too useful, honestly, given the circumstances. Show. What down here? Another ether lift. Why is there a big question mark through here? Is it because of this big boy?
No chance they'll let us off the hook.
Yep, it's this big boy. Alright, die. May as well just fight you while I'm down here. Honestly, I'm starting to lose steam, so honestly, it might not be the worst idea to go around doing cleanup duty through prior areas, because I know there's stuff like incursions and unique monsters that I have not fought yet. So I may as well knock them out now, right? At this point, anyway. May end up finding more along the way. After reaching Prison Island, return to Riku's workshop? I feel like that's something you should tell me after I've reached Prison Island. Someone's a little too eager to make sure I see everything. All in due time, and I'm going to repeat that until it sticks. Get him. There we go.
Can we trade it for something? Proof of our victories.
This is pretty rare, right?
That takes care of that. So, you gonna let me up here? Thank you.
Look, perhaps we can place something here.
Well, may as well. Hopefully I don't end up needing those too much, but I doubt there'd be a position in which I could get myself soft locked, but I suppose we'll find out.
Alright, keep up. Going up.
Interesting how they have it loop around. And then an ether slide. Oh. I'm out of the material I need for that? Didn't expect that.
Come here.
Oh, hello.
Can we take a peek?
Ooh, useful. Quite useful.
Cool.
Oh, that was all the relics in this area? Where do I find Wool Rock, I wonder? I'll have to go digging. Actually, I'll look it up real quick. It's probably in the Collectopedia somewhere, but just to make things simple on myself. Alright, around Yesterdale. That keeps things simple. Alrighty then. Add that to my list of things to do whenever I'm offline. Okay. I guess then, while we're thinking about it, we want to stop by Yesterdale. Oh, hang on, when did that pop up? I just wanted to check on equipment real quick.
We've arrived. Where to next?
We able to upgrade anything now? Alright, so from fighting those Kavesi, yes we can, although looks like I need to go fight a couple Testudo for that. Actually, I may as well add that to the list. Actually, I may as well. Yeah, give me a second and let me make sure I know what to work on offline. Let's see. There we go. Let's see, make sure that saves. Cool. Alrighty. For now, then.
We could do a good job if Riku say so himself. We could do a good job if Riku say so himself. We could do a good job if Riku say so himself. We could do a good job if Riku say so himself.
There we go. That'll be a boon. Well, hopefully. Okay, let's go see what that new question, well, exclamation point is for. Oh. Oh, wait a minute. Did it appear because I found the two kids, maybe? Who'd have thought it? A whole vigilante group existing outside the city walls. What's your feeling? Think we can trust them? They've shown us a lot of kindness. Seems like reason enough if I'm honest. Take a word of advice from your elder boy. If you want to get by in this world, take nothing for granted.
Should probably talk face to face.
I heard about you. Heard you've been making quite a name for yourself. Ah, nah, it's nothing really. Now, don't be modest. I know how difficult it is to back up one's words with action. At least, I know I've always been a disappointment to myself. Never really took the scorepox by the pincers. I can't offer you much in the way of advice, but maybe I can still learn from you. Breathe a little inspiration into this stagnant old brain. Alrighty then.
Good thing we heard them out.
The survivors of this tragedy banding together and putting their best foot forward, all in the name of the city. So this is what hope feels like. I've been so blind. That's the thing about us humans. As long as you're still alive, hope never dies. I shall engrave it in stone, in the deepest recesses of my heart. Alrighty then. So, oh, yet more people to talk to as always. So if we want the war to end, we'll need to rescue the Kevesi Queen after all. Not even the Liberators know where they are though, right? Not yet it seems. We'd need to search the whole of Ionios, and that could take an excruciatingly long time. But so long as we persevere, I'm sure we'll find a way through all this somehow. The ones who succeeded, Kaylee and I, they'll finish what we started. Yeah.
Hey, these are rare.
Although, if you're technically Agnian and Kevesi soldiers, or at least started at that point, in theory, well, in theory you'll get to see it through, but never mind me. Oh yeah, it is the kids we ran across. Oh, you couldn't have shown up at a better time. Am I gonna like this? You're from the city, right? It's about these kids. We want jobs to do too. Yeah, please. I'll do literally anything. Well now, back up a sec. What's this all about? They just told you. These little ones want to do something for the Liberators, and they won't take no for an answer. Well, well. I appreciate their eagerness, but I don't think we can get children involved in our affairs. Yeah, that's a toughie. Right, so let me get this straight. You two want to become soldiers. No, not soldiers. Huh? Then what? Dad always said we had to wait till we were grown-ups before we could fight. But I was always helping him out in the city. So I want to do something here as well. Got to keep doing what he told me to. Because if I keep doing this, he'll come back. He's got to. Okay, I get the picture now. Haven't you got anything these two could work on? Hold on, are you serious? Don't ask me, ask them. No pressure. Let's not make light of their conviction. I'm sure we can find something for children to work on if we try. Yes, alright. If you say so, boss. Come along to the command center. We can talk details there. Thank you for listening to us. Yeah, thanks a bunch, Uncle Matt. Uncle. Don't sweat it. We can stick around for a bit until you guys get a proper task assigned. Got away with kids, eh? The man's full of surprises. Me and Niall were always looking after nippers like these in the city. You can't dismiss them out of hand just because they're kids. You gotta speak to them on their level. Right, I can't fault you there. That all came from Niall. Kids couldn't get enough of her. Oh, hello, Statesman. Anyway, about time we head for the command center, yeah? Let's get a move on now, Axel, Finley. Alrighty then, so as I encounter survivors, I may get quests associated with them, beyond just the opportunity to talk. Nice. You have something to say, dude? Or are you just gonna keep meowing at me as I attempt to ignore you? Silly dude. Okay, anything else I wanted to work on? Well, I am within range of all those now. Alright, I think what we'll do... Actually, we've got a quest to take down a bunch of Quadwins over there, and we've got a unique that needs to be brought down there as well. Okay, here's what I'll do. I need to see to the dude real quick if he's just gonna keep meowing at me. I'm gonna spawn in, I'll be right back.
Well, here we are.
Okay, now that I'm not getting distracted by dudes and brothers. Let's see, where was I? Oh yeah, so. Step 1. Monster in a cave that I wanted to take down.
Finally, an enemy worth my time.
Total no mark.
There we go. Still getting blocked, huh? Alright, that's one down. And then if I just spawn in... Let's see... There we are. I think spawning up here will be the easiest.
More intel on the enemy.
Thoughts on Matthew as a character? No strong feelings either way right now.
Got a rare one. Score.
Okay, here's all the Quadwins we need to take down. Pick a target and go. There we go. Get up.
Let's keep going. Let's send them packing.
They thought this would slow us down.
This was basically what I predicted.
Not as difficult as I expected it to be, though I suppose I shouldn't be that surprised by that. Looks like we had the same idea. Makes sense. Actually, before we close out, I should probably take a look at the... What's that? I should probably look at what the final node of the affinity chart will look like. I'll be curious to know why they gave us a means to reset that, though. What do they think is so valuable in the last little nook of it that might be worth resetting explicitly for? I guess we'll find out before too long, but still. Okay, double spinning edge is officially Berserker Slash. Good to know. Alright, that'll hit both of them, I think. Go for it. And this is why there's no Rothbard in the base game. Boom. Down you go.
cleaned up.
That takes care of that. Okay, is there anything more I want to see to? Well, let's take a look at this real quick.
Always more room to grow.
Alright, so what does this get you? Oh. Alright, so that's enhancing arts. Okay, presumably enhancing the ones that... Okay. Yeah, it looks like those are the offhand ones, so that makes sense. But I'll have to unlock these first. Okay, so what do we get? More skills. Hang on, does this allow me some means of customizing the skills involved, or is this something that's tacked on after? Interesting. Okay. Wait, what's meant by quick move? Is that's not the same as art canceling, I presume. What's meant by quick move? Well, whatever the case may be, something to explore later. Let's see, is there anything among this that I wanted to explore? Oh, I don't have arts canceling enabled for you yet? Fix that.
Another one down.
Okay, everybody's got arts canceling now. That should make things simpler on me. Thought something seemed off. Alright, is there anything more I want to see to before I call it a night? So the quick move is just the dodge? Fair enough. Huh. So we got a couple of enemy territories in here that we can mess with, and a unique. I think there's one over here too. Is it worth dealing with that right now? Alright, so the dodge street is quick move. Fair enough. Okay. There's a little nook over here. Oh, well. I'm starting to run out of steam. We'll call it here.
You gotta keep track of things.
Alrighty. That'll do. So, before I get to seeing to anything I may have missed in chat, lots to announce today, because it's been a busy week. It has been quite a busy week. We'll see to the affinity scene later, Gilgamesh. Next week. So, first thing to announce, response video. Just uploaded another one today. So, it had been thrown in Discord as, hey, this seems topical, talking about Switch 2 prices. And then I dig through it a little bit and think, yeah, no, I want to make a proper response to this. Because I'd been considering whether to weigh in on the whole Switch 2 price discussion, but I didn't feel like I had anything unique to say, and then I see that thrown at me and think, okay, this seems like it's covering an aspect of this that I haven't seen discussed. Alright, let's have at it. So, yeah, figured I'd go ahead and check that out, and ended up being an interesting video in some way, though definitely stuff to criticize within it, so that's all ready. Speaking of the Switch 2, I have got a pre-order for it now. So I think the exact, well, I don't think it ships day of. I think June, actually, let me just remind myself of the exact release date. It's June 5th, right? Yeah, June 5th. Okay, so it's actually kind of funny how I ended up with the pre-order, because it wasn't something that I had explicitly sought out. A friend of mine was very eager to get his hands on it. And so what he did is he managed to get it through one website, and then wanted to go, but the problem is it's shipping, I think, on June 6th. And so he was eager to get something day and date, midnight release and all that fun stuff, so he managed to find it through another spot to get a midnight release. No idea how he managed to pull that off. I think he had to go in-store somewhere in order to make that work. And so he then had 2 pre-orders ready to go and thought, hey, Jay, I know you're interested in this thing. You want it? And I had to mull over it a little bit because it was the one with Mario Kart World bundled on it, and I was initially planning on just ignoring the game because $80 Mario Kart. Do I even care enough to check out the game at $50? But honestly, since I'm doing the whole YouTube thing, I think it does make sense for me to jump on board, so I said, you know what? I'll take it. What's the total when you throw sales tax on? Cool, I'll then owe you the amount. So we'll make an event out of it whenever it gets in my hands. It'll be great. We'll invite some people over, have some fun. That probably means I'll likely be busy the weekend of the Switch 2's launch. So literally a month from now. So first weekend of June, I may end up being busy then because of that, though we'll see how much I have to report back. Although, I'll be curious to see how Xenoblade 3 behaves on the Switch 2, because it'll probably, if I don't have company over, it'll probably just occupy the same spot that the Switch is at right now. Which, nothing wrong with that. It's not as if I need both plugged into my capture card right now. So, we'll see how that plays out. So, Switch 2 on the horizon. We are a month away. Little over a month away, to be fair, but still, rapidly coming closer. Hopefully it ends up being worthwhile for people. I'm kind of surprised at how high the demand has been for it. For all the people complaining about the price, people have still been wanting to get all over it. Makes me wonder how much of that's because of the tariffs potentially driving the price up later if negotiations go south. It's possible, to be fair. We'll see how it plays out, won't we? For now, is there anything else I needed to say? Let's see. I think that were the two most important things. Apart from that, let's see. Talked about Switch 2, talked about the response video. Let's see. Xenoblade 2 Let's Play continues on apace. Don't need to talk more on that. I'll be finished with editing within a few months, but still gonna take a while on that. I think I've almost caught up to the point where... Actually, where am I on that? Okay, yeah. So if I just get one a week for the next 3 months, I've got enough to where I won't go over and I'll be able to double up soon. Cool. Nice. And then apart from that, let's see. I thought there was something else I wanted to talk about. Oh yeah, so a couple other things to mention. First of all, Game Dungeon channel. I'm going to remind people of that. For whenever I want to just go full send with a video game, I created another channel where I can do more weekday streaming. I've been using that as an opportunity to get through Golden Sun: The Lost Age. I've been doing shorter streams there, given the nature of that particular game, as it seems to very much be something that it is very much a handheld game in that sense. Originally designed as such, where you spend a bit of time with it, making some progress, and don't necessarily spend hours at a time with it. And it seems that putting it and playing it on the Game Dungeon has been to its benefit, because then there's no sense of, okay, I'm doing something very structured over here on the Unscripted channel with the with the weekend streams. And so I don't have to worry about that as much. If I've only got an hour, if I only want to spend an hour and a half, cool, that's fine. We do Golden Sun Dark Dawn, eventually perhaps. Thoughts on the Switch 2 keycards? I see people complaining about them a lot. Again, I don't know enough. And don't have a strong opinion myself. Apart from that, is there anything else worth mentioning? Oh yeah, as fair warning for... Well, I don't anticipate this causing an issue on this side, on the front end. But there was a recent major update to the Ubuntu OS, and so I've been using Ubuntu Studio for a while, the long-term service version anyway, because I needed something more stable than what I had before, as I was trying to get used to the ecosystem again. But I'm going to be modifying my main OS, I'm going to be changing my main OS from Ubuntu Studio 2404 to Kubuntu 2504, which means I'm going to spend pretty much all of tomorrow getting myself back in working order. I don't anticipate this to have a major effect on the schedule or anything like that, given the circumstances. In theory, it should be pretty easy for me to get everything up and running. I already know all the programs I'll need to install and all I'll need to set up in order to get that nice and in working order. And in theory, it should work out nicely because the version of OBS I'm using right now on this OS is a bit out of date, since it's going by Ubuntu Studio's LTS version to keep things stable, and doesn't have anything necessarily too fancy along with that, because it's actually kind of funny, because moving to Linux, I actually gave up a bit of functionality by virtue of that, because there's a built-in chat window and stream control that's built into OBS now if you're linking it up directly to YouTube that wasn't in the Linux version that I've been using. So it does mean that I'm less attentive to chat because it's less, well, I have to look at a different screen entirely for that information. So in theory, it should be an upgrade to where I don't have to do craziness to try and get the most up-to-date version, but we'll see how it plays out, right? Knowing my luck, I might have to move back to the LTS version if things go south, but hopefully not. Hopefully not. Should be fun regardless. So, it's possible this could disrupt the schedule. It shouldn't disrupt Let's Play stuff, but it probably means the game dungeon will be a little quieter than normal. We'll see what happens. Trying to think if there's anything else to report. Oh yeah, so corollary to that, I don't anticipate there being another response video for a while, and the video essay I've been working on is also going to be put on hold for the moment, as now that I am at this point, I want to make sure that I'm not wholly neglecting the review channel. This channel has been doing fairly well thanks to the response videos, but as a result, I can't keep neglecting the review channel forever. So I need to finish up a video there, so unless something crazy happens, like, I don't know, Hollow Knight Silksong releasing tomorrow, I need to put my, main editing time towards the review channel for the moment, so it might be a while before I post another response video or video essay here, but probably won't be, well, honestly, I'm not anticipating anything fancy over here till July at the earliest, but we'll see what happens, right? We'll see what happens. Either way, plenty going on, plenty to look forward to, so gonna be quite the busy few weeks to try and get that video wrapped up, especially since with the other two videos I have planned for the review channel afterward, both of which are more long-term projects, it's gonna be a lot of work, but should be interesting long-term, at least here's hoping. And yeah, that's all I have to say for updates. So let's go ahead and dig through chat, make sure that I addressed everything of import, and we'll be on our way. Okay, there we are. Yeah, talked about that before. Fun fact, the Xenoblade 3 art book has an interview with the director of the game where he answers questions about the plot. Some answers are basically yes, there is an answer, but I can't reveal that yet. When did the art book come out? It didn't come out before Future Redeemed, did it? Unless they intend to do some kind of follow-up to 3. Although, I don't know how Future Redeemed quote-unquote ends, because they could do all sorts of stuff with this, to be fair, because if everything in Xenoblade 3 happens within the span of technically happens within the span of a second, technically, all of our heroes are still around, in their own worlds still. Just with an added, well, I'd be curious to know how much they would remember of those escapades, if any. So, there is potential that they could explore with a future game, though I'm not entirely sure what sort of world-altering or world-threatening stuff they should throw in. If any. That's the issue you run into with JRPGs where the entire world is at stake. There's only so far that you can escalate a conflict before it just gets absurd. Let's see. Most of what was revealed is stuff the community figured out but weren't 100% on. Well, fair enough. Let's see, and then the detail that's been discussed. The Shulkin Rex fight was really cool. What are your thoughts on it? I think I would have enjoyed it more if I were at a level that the game recommended, as then I wouldn't have had to bash my head against a wall so much, but it was interesting to have to mull over the strategies for it, though you run into the same problem as you do with any sort of JRPG where there's a lot of ways to modify your character statistics or how they function in battle, where, okay, am I struggling because I'm under-leveled, or am I struggling because I haven't figured out the strategy yet? Let's see, and then there's Gilgamesh telling me how to use launch for Rex, probably because I was complaining about him not launching anything. Let's see, he's voiced by the same Japanese VA, but in the US he has a different voice. I figured as much. Let's see, and then there's the reminder to double back to where that fight with Rex and Shulk happened. Someone's really eager. There's already a question mark there. You don't have to tell me these things. I know I have a bad memory on this because I'm playing this over the span of a week. But relax, it's fine. If I blatantly miss it, then call it out. Let's see what else is chat up to. Answered that one. Does Rex still feel in character from his Xenoblade 2 self? Close enough. Let's see. Thoughts on Zeke? Why? There's your answer. Once you get a Switch 2, will the streams of Xenoblade be on it? Why not? If it's backwards compatible, why not use the most up-to-date tech? I'll be curious to see it. Well, I doubt there'll be any performance boost, as it seems that there has to be some degree of compatibility. Here's what has me curious. The fact that the way they've described getting Switch 1 games working on Switch 2 is this strange bit of both emulation and just compatibility layer and modified code. I'd be curious to know what exactly they're doing in order to... Well, I'd be curious to know how different the Switch 1 and 2 are on a technical level with how they've described the difficulties getting stuff working on there. And the fact that they had to add the qualifier that, hey, not everything may be smooth sailing. I'll be curious to see what ends up occurring there. Xenoblade X has unused 60 FPS mode. Well, we'll see if it ends up being used. Thoughts on I'm not sure what that word is. And thoughts on Nintendo today? Haven't been using it a whole lot. You can see a spinnable render of the Switch 2 charger. That's silly. And it looks like that's pretty much everything. Okay. Even if it isn't everything, I'm starting to... Well, I've been out of Steam for a while, so I should call it there. So, I get to shut down this computer and engage in OS reinstallation. Lucky bloody me. Get to reinstall bloody everything. It's going to be great, hopefully. Probably not. There's always something that goes wrong with this sort of thing. I'll be curious to see what it ends up being. Though, the setup I was using for wine compatibility ended up getting a little bit scuffed, so it may actually work out for the best, and that's what I'm hoping for. Bleeding Edge does mean there's likely to be more issues, but it also means I do get the latest and greatest, and it seems that there were major performance enhancements with the Linux kernel lately, so we'll see what kind of effect that has. Still, either way, that's enough for me. So next time we jump in, this game in particular will make the rounds through Colony 9, do some exploration, take care of some side quests, spend a lot of time dealing with a lot of the small stuff by the looks of it, and we'll see what we have to worry about, I suppose. We will see what we have to worry about. Till then,